All right, welcome to Timeline Work, clearing up limiting decisions and limiting beliefs. So remember that limiting decisions and limiting beliefs start with things like I'm not, I can't, I don't know. And so as you clear up limiting decisions, you can clear up a specific limiting decision, or you can just clear up I can't or I don't know. So as the music starts, just go ahead and notice as you do whatever that limiting decision is. Maybe it's I'm not this, I'm not that, I can't this, I can't that. And if you could, as you notice that limiting decision, just go ahead and ask your unconscious mind if it's okay for you to clear that up today and for you to have an undeniable experience of it consciously and unconsciously. And with your eyes closed, noticing your timeline, just go ahead and float right up above now. Looking down at yourself in all of your magnificence. Just go ahead and ask yourself, what's the very first time I chose to have the limitation? When's the very first time you uttered those first couple words of I can't, I'm not, I should, I could, I need to, how do I have to? If this happens, then I'll do this. Whatever that decision is that you want to clear up now, just let your unconscious mind bring it up. And remember, however you do your timeline process is absolutely perfect for you. Like sounds floating on the wind, floating in a bathtub, or visually. However you do it is perfect for you. So just going to go ahead and float right up above now. Right up above now, and go ahead and turn and look towards the past. And just go all the way back. Float all the way back. All the way back. Asking your unconscious mind, when did that choice happen? When did you choose to believe what you're going to let go of today? Was it before, during, or after your birth? If it was after your birth, just notice. What year was it? If it was in the womb, what month? And of course, if it was before your moment of conception, just go all the way back. How many lifetimes ago? Or how many generations ago? And just go and float all the way back until you're right above the event, looking down on the event. So just go ahead and float all the way back. And notice as you do when you're there. And this time we're just gonna, as you notice yourself there, float right down into that event, looking through your own eyes, and just notice if the decision or the belief is there. The moment that you chose to believe that. And looking towards now, just notice as you do, and go ahead and float up higher and farther back. Higher and farther back. Higher and farther back until you're above the event, making sure you're well before the very first event, the root event, when you chose to believe that new decision or that limiting belief. Just go ahead and notice that now. And just ask yourself, because it was before you chose that event, what is there to learn from that now, the learning of which will allow you to move forward? Remembering the truth of your identity that's empowering, or a new decision or a new belief that you can, knowing what you know now, insert instead, letting that old decision and that old belief go. What is there to learn from that, the learning of which will allow you to let go of that old decision and that old belief easily and effortlessly? Now. And notice as it comes to you consciously or unconsciously, and just notice as that old belief has disappeared, that old decision has disappeared. And let that new decision, that new belief in place, or beliefs, the ones that empower you, and go ahead and float right down into that event with those new decisions and those new beliefs, and notice how that event is different now. And notice where that old decision is. Notice if it's there or if it's disappeared now. Excellent. Go ahead and float up higher and farther back. Higher and farther back. And with that new decision, that new belief, Go ahead and let that infinite source of love healing energy come in through the top of your head and fill you up from your toes, up through your shins, through your thighs, your pelvis, your chest, all the way down your arms and back up your arms to your shoulders, the base of your neck, out the top of your head, covering you in a light coat of love healing energy until you're the light and the light is you, and just channel that infinite source of love healing energy in through the top of your head, out your heart or your third eye, right there in between your eyebrows, right down into that event. Having let that old belief go, just channel that infinite source of love healing energy down into that event until everyone and everything in that event and in that moment is whole, healed, and complete. Letting any dark spots drop away, and just go ahead and channel that infinite source of love healing energy all the way back towards now. And notice as it fills your future timeline in with those new ways of being, doing, having, with those new empowering beliefs, your new empowering identity. Just notice as it fills your entire timeline all the way back towards now, letting your unconscious mind drop out anything related to that old decision, that old belief. Just let it drop anything out now that it wants to. Filling up your timeline with that infinite source of love healing energy, channeling it all the way back towards now. And all the way out through now into the future. Creating a new and brighter future for yourself with those new learnings. Those new aspects of empowerment all the way out into your future. Aligning all the people and events in support of your new decisions and your new beliefs all the way out into the future, the very future end of your timeline. And notice the thinnest shell encompassing that infinite source of love healing energy, and bring it back in towards you as you notice it's the lightest shell of your body. Bring it all the way back into you, all the way back, and come back towards now. With each subsequent event, just preserve the learnings and let go of those, and let go all the way back towards now. Those new ways of being, doing, having, just come all the way back towards now. And when you're back above now, just go ahead and come back down into now, but only when you're ready to have an undeniable experience of having let those limiting decisions and beliefs go consciously and unconsciously. And whenever you're ready, just go ahead and float right back down into now. Open up your eyes and come back in the room. Take a deep breath in. And relax, taking a deep stretch, seeing the room a little lighter, a little brighter. And remember, of course, to thank your unconscious mind and say thank you for letting those old decisions and beliefs go.